Hello, ladies. Happy another day in quarantine. So, a couple of you have asked like what I've been working on, and I wanted to show you my latest project. Okay, so the reason I have this guy, because I didn't take any before pictures, but this is the kind of decorating that was done upstairs, and now I've redone it. So, I'll kind of show you what I've been working on. So please ignore how filthy the carpet is on the steps. But one thing I did recently was paint all of these black. They were kind of that rusty brown color that was really in 14 years ago when we built our house. So that's helped the look a little bit. But so this is one of the things I've worked on. So just to give you a better look at it, this was black, and it was kind of like a scrolly gold and a little bit of red paint on there. And I don't love it, to be honest. And the hardware was, I don't know, just kind of a oiled rub bronze, like old looking. And I had this from the old house, so this is probably 20 years old. And I actually thought about buying the chest that Pat Mears was selling on Facebook, but I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do at the time. So anyway, I painted this. It's called Metropolitan. It was Benjamin Moore's color of the year last year, and I painted something else downstairs that color. I liked what I did downstairs better, that chest, against the wall color that I had there. I think this is okay against this wall color. I don't love it, but I'm also thinking of changing the wall color to a lighter color. So that's just another topic that could happen any day once I decide on the color. The problem is I have this big wall here that I will have to have someone come and paint. So, but I might paint the other walls, and then after the virus is over or calms down, I'll maybe have him come. So anyway, so like as far as accessories, the small white vase and then the medium-sized white vase I just got at Target, really reasonable prices. That bowl I had in like my kitchen stuff. I serve things in it, but I thought it would work well here because I needed a little kind of color. So I put the filler in the bowl, and then that other vase, actually I got at that store in Burnsville that's called like My Home or something, or Home, and it's gigantic, and this was in the boys' bathroom, and their bathroom's such a mess. I figured they don't need any decor in there, so that was like a $15 thing. So that was awesome that I already had to. So I painted the chest, and when I paint, I do initial sand. I use 120 as far as my sander, and I have a sander you guys can borrow anytime you want. I do 120 the first time before I put the primer on, and I always prime. And then I do 220 sanding everything the second time. And then the hardware, it doesn't look as good as some of my other things I've done because this was a really cheap chest. But I just spray painted it gold. So it was a brighter gold, kind of the look right now. I just tripped over Delman. So I think it's okay. I don't love it. But I do think, let me back up for a minute, just like the look goes with the look I've been trying to achieve. So I'm pretty happy with how it turned out overall once I got the accessories on there. Another thing I did was all my millwork is turning like slightly yellow. It doesn't even look that big here, but it is like 6-inch millwork. It's getting a little yellowed. Like I don't know if you can tell in the door, I didn't do that. And that's yellowed. All my stuff that was originally sprayed with the oil-based paint has gotten just a tinge of yellow that I don't like. So slowly but surely I'm trying to repaint everything. So this has been my bigger project. So this is the loft area upstairs. We called it the PlayStation room, and it's just a small loft that we built for the boys to play PlayStation when we built our house. So the biggest thing I did here was paint this giant cabinet. And really, probably the cabinet needs to go at some point. But I have it, and I don't have any way to, like, tearing it out wasn't really in the cards. So this was a cherry cabinet. I just started this like the first day we were in quarantine. And it took more coats than usual. I was just kind of struggling with some of the smoothness of the paint, and I was using old products, so it just took a while. But almost everything here came from Target, so I highly recommend accessorizing with Target things. Zachary has his Xbox there, but I bought that little basket down below the Xbox at Target, and I bought that pretty bowl at Target, the clock, the vessel, and then the little plant thing at Target. That frame I ordered from Target, and then the frame above it, that gray one, that actually turned out really good. I painted that when I was painting the chest. That was dark brown. So I just need to get a picture in there. So then I put some stuff up above, like ordered from Target too. And it kind of, I'll try to back up again. It goes with, so you can see that I had two similar vessels that were kind of that wood, which is fun to bring that wood in when I've pulled all the wood tones out. And then the texture of the basket, I probably need a little more texture. So the other thing I did was right before the quarantine got serious, I ordered this couch, and I'm so happy with it because the couch I had up here was a dark gold that was from our old house. It was probably 20 some years old, and it had like Gatorade stains on, and it was ugly and gross. And the trying to move around Delman here. The curtains were I don't know, some sort of pattern. And then I had two black end tables on each side of the sofa. And to make this like super cozy for watching TV, I wanted the sofa more, instead of centered over the window, I want it centered in front of the TV area. So this end table is literally 25 years old. And it's ugly, but it works because I had painted it a long time ago. It was down in our extra bedroom in the basement, and it's just fine. It just kind of blends in, even though it's not the shape or style I would want. It's okay. And the lamp I had, and I painted that black. Previously, it used to be like a cherry tone. I'm okay with it black, I think. I'll probably leave that. But the shade gets kind of yellow at night, which I don't like, so I want to get a different shade. But so I'm okay with that. This sofa I started to talk about, I got this at Ashley. I've never bought anything at Ashley before. It was, I think, I don't know, $300 and some. It was crazy. It was so inexpensive. I was really worried about getting it and ordering it online, and I actually love it in this space. So it was the only color it came in. It probably wouldn't have gone so dark, but I love it. And then this little thing was from our bedroom, which we hardly ever used. I don't know if I'll keep that here, but it is really comfy for watching TV, to have something to put your feet on. And then I got this throw I ordered that from Target too. So the only other thing is this piece of art I ordered from art.com. I love it. We really debated about what height to put it at. It's really low, and I like that because it gives you a sense of like coziness of the room. So I love how modern it is, and it was with tax $105 with tax and shipping, which I think art is so expensive and it can look so cheap, and I'm super happy with it. So you can see how it kind of makes the room feel complete. It's not like to have something on that wall that goes with what I've got going on. So overall, I feel like I've really created a space for me to come. Well, one thing I forgot to mention is the TV is just a really bad fit. This is the biggest TV I could get for this space, and there's not a lot. It's really distracting because my Delman is humping me. But there was a square TV in there that we had to get rid of. So obviously the space isn't exactly correct. So anyway, this is kind of the overall look when you come upstairs. It was all dark and cherry. Obviously that mirror is still old from my old decor, but it just feels fresh. It feels like a room. Before it didn't feel like a room. It felt like a nothing space, like it wasn't used. And now I'm up here pretty much every night watching TV, watching what I want to watch by myself with no one laughing at what I'm watching because it's not, mentally stimulating or whatever. So that's it. That's my video. Bye-bye.